Star Wars, Rogue Squadron, 2025, takes the galaxy on an adrenaline-fueled ride, introducing a new generation of starfighter pilots determined to uphold the legacy of heroes like Luke Skywalker and Wedge Antilles. Directed by Patty Jenkins, the film blends classic Star Wars adventure with cutting-edge visuals and heart-pounding aerial combat. The story centers on Natasha Solo, a talented and determined pilot, who inherits the mantle of leading the new Rogue Squadron against the remnants of the Empire. As she trains her squad, she must confront personal challenges, including doubts about her abilities and the heavy expectations of living up to legendary heroes. The villains are just as cunning, led by a mysterious Imperial warlord determined to reclaim lost territories and assert control over the galaxy's unstable power balance. Packed with breathtaking space battles, daring rescue missions, and stealth operations on hostile planets, the movie showcases the courage, loyalty, and strategy that define Rogue Squadron. Alongside Natasha, a diverse cast of pilots brings camaraderie, tension, and humor to the story, proving that teamwork is as essential as skill in overcoming overwhelming odds. The visuals are a cinematic spectacle: X-wings, star destroyers, laser blasters, and asteroid fields rendered in vivid, realistic detail, creating an immersive experience that captures the thrill of flying through war-torn space. Rogue Squadron isn't just a story about battles, it's about honor, leadership, and carrying forward the legacy of the Star Wars heroes while facing the ever-present threat of a galaxy on the brink of chaos. As Star Wars, Rogue Squadron, 2025, continues, the stakes rise dramatically, and the personal struggles of the new pilots come into sharp focus. Natasha Solo must navigate the pressure of leading a squadron while dealing with rivalries, fears, and the shadows of legendary heroes whose achievements loom large over every mission. The Imperial warlord, known only as Commander Kael, proves to be a strategic and ruthless adversary, orchestrating ambushes and manipulating galactic politics to undermine the new Republic. The Rogue Squadron faces daring operations across exotic planets, from dense asteroid belts to volcanic worlds, each mission testing their skills, ingenuity, and courage. Alongside high-octane dogfights in space, the movie explores the pilot's humanity. Friendships are forged in fire, loyalties are tested, and sacrifices are made that highlight the cost of war. Natasha forms a bond with Kai Ren, a talented but reckless pilot, whose daring maneuvers and witty personality provide both tension and comic relief. As the squadron learns to trust one another, they discover the importance of strategy, improvisation, and resilience. The visual spectacle of Rogue Squadron is complemented by emotionally charged moments, showing that heroism is as much about courage in the cockpit as it is about integrity and leadership on the ground. The film masterfully balances exhilarating action sequences with character-driven storytelling, ensuring that every battle, every maneuver, and every decision carries weight, making the audience feel the tension, thrill, and heart of the Star Wars universe. As Star Wars, Rogue Squadron, 2025, reaches its breathtaking finale, the galaxy teeters on the edge of chaos. Natasha Solo and her squadron face their most dangerous mission yet, infiltrating Commander Kael's heavily fortified flagship to prevent the Empire remnants from unleashing a devastating superweapon. The battle sequences are visually stunning. X-wings weave through laser fire, TIE fighters barrel through asteroid fields, and explosions light up the void of space. Natasha leads with precision, courage, and the unwavering determination that defines a true leader, inspiring her squad to perform impossible maneuvers. On board the enemy flagship, stealth and strategy collide as the pilots execute daring boarding missions and sabotage operations, showcasing both skill and ingenuity. Personal stakes are at their highest. Natasha confronts Commander Kael in a tense duel, balancing her fear with the weight of the legacy she carries. Allies fall, sacrifices are made, and the emotional impact of leadership and friendship is brought to the forefront. In the climax, the Rogue Squadron disables the superweapon just in time, forcing Kael into a final desperate attempt to escape, only to be outmaneuvered and captured. The film ends with Natasha and her squadron flying triumphantly over a liberated galaxy, fireworks of celebration lighting the skies, yet the shadow of future threats hints at more adventures to come. Rogue Squadron delivers a perfect blend of adrenaline-fueled Star Wars action, deep character arcs, and emotional resonance, leaving fans exhilarated and hopeful for the next chapter in the saga.